Hello. Thank you for joining me for this demonstration of self-service COVID-19 testing. I will be walking you today through what you need to do in order to complete your weekly testing, as we will continue to do this until the foreseeable future. We have been currently doing weekly drive-through testing, but this will now change to a full self-service format. I will be setting up everything once a week on the day before testing will be submitted to the lab, Wednesdays. So you guys have 24 hours to come into the center, complete your test so that we can submit the sample by the next day. This should allow you some flexibility and time to be able to complete this, so not everybody's rushing here at the same time. I will be setting everything up in the patio. As you can see, I have a little table over there already ready with our supplies. And I will be walking you through what you need to do to make sure that the sample gets submitted correctly. You should all already be familiar with this process, as we have been doing it for months, so it should be no surprise. First of all, I will send each of you a copy of a highlighted PDF requisition that has everything that needs to be on your form. Everything that I highlighted on this form must be on it so that we can submit the sample properly. That includes your name, date of birth, last name, the diagnosis code, your insurance information every time. I do need the insurance every time. If you don't have insurance, you make sure you mark uninsured and you mark and put down your social security number. If you have insurance, make sure you put down the name and the subscriber ID. I also need you to mark off the ordering physician. For us, it's going to be Dr. Talwar. If on the requisition it doesn't say Dr. Talwar, you can write it in. And also the date of collection. The date of collection is the date that you collect your sample, because you will be doing it yourself, as we have been doing all along. Additionally, you do need to submit all your patient information. Make sure that everything is completely filled out so that the sample gets processed and so that we can get the result. Once you have completed that and you come into the center to complete your test, you will find a little box, a little table with pouches that has everything you will need for the test. First thing you will need to do is grab your medium test tube, this one, and you are going to peel off the sticker with your name, first name, last name, and date of birth. I need you to make sure to put on the sticker with the barcode the long way. Make sure that the barcode is a long way, because that's the way that the lab is going to be able to read it with their scanner. If not, they're going to have difficulty reading it, okay? Once you do that, you are ready to swab yourself. This should be a pretty self-explanatory process, because you all have been doing it every week yourself. So you are going to pull out your test swab, and you are going to go in about half an inch 10 times around each nostril. Make sure you go 10 times, get enough, and then go to the next one, and then do 10 times. Once you have completed this, you are going to open your test tube and you are going to drop the sample in there. And these swabs are already scored, so all you have to do is fold it and it'll snap, and the tail will actually snap off, and that goes in the trash. And then you seal it, making sure that it is properly sealed and making sure that your barcode with your name and date of birth is on it so that the lab can process it. Once you have done that, it goes in the pouch. Once it's in the pouch, I need you to grab your requisition. There are three copies. There's the front copy, which you are gonna remove, fold it up into fours, and it's gonna go in the outside pouch of the bag. And then this you can drop in a box that I will have labeled as specimens to be submitted. And the remaining two copies that are left is a pink one, which you will keep. If you want to get a copy of your results, you will use that one to get a copy. And the other copy you will leave next to the basket where these samples will be dropped off, so that I can keep those copies for my records. If you have any questions regarding this process, feel free to reach out to me. I will be here on site just monitoring the process, but this will allow me to be able to engage with my other duties while giving you some flexibility to be able to do your testing at any time that you're able to come into the center. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I hope this video has been informative, and if there's anything that you have, any suggestions you have to improve it, feel free to let me know. Thank you.